We made muppets of ourselves, frankly, over this whole parliamentary business. China will be laughing. I think we've got it back with this conversation, which is properly calling them out. We're in a hybrid conflict with Russia. They think they're at war with us. We don't think we're at war with them. But, you know, in practical terms, we're going to see more of this harassment across the whole domain: cyber, subversion, sabotage. Putin isn't going to stop unless he sees this has consequences. We have to manufacture them.
MPs, peers and parliamentary staff were warned today that they are being targeted by Chinese spies. The alert identified 2 profiles set up with these pictures on LinkedIn. It comes on the day that Poland's Prime Minister Donald Tusk said 2 Ukrainian citizens who long worked for Russian intelligence were the suspects behind 2 acts of sabotage on Poland's rail network. And earlier this month, the UK confirmed it was providing military support to Belgium after a series of suspected Russian drone incursions into its airspace. So far this year, there's been a significant amount of unidentified drone activity across Europe. It is believed Russian involvement likely to be a factor. Russia, as it always does, denies any involvement in anything like that.
We made muppets of ourselves, frankly, over this whole parliamentary business. China will be laughing. I think we've got it back with this conversation, which is properly calling them out and properly trying to educate people. And in the end, these are scams. This is just scams, and that our best protection is that people are properly educated to deal with it. It's not rocket science. So I think we're going down the right track here.
So it's good that it's public, this kind of alert is made public, because in the past it would have been private communications with parliamentarians.
I think MI5 are on the money here. It shoots the fox.
Are they going to train people like Tandesi?
Yeah, so I think the whole issue of national security education for the decision-making class, if you like, is live. And when I left office, certainly we were talking about making that systematic. Sort of existed in the Cold War. It faded away. Stuff like this demonstrates that we need it back.
Let me ask you, Sir Alex, about this hybrid war that Russia is said to be waging. Drones at various airports. I mean, drones in Belgium, for goodness sake. Does that mean it's coming to the UK? We should be prepared.
Yeah, we're in a hybrid conflict with Russia. They think they're at war with us. We don't think we're at war with them. But, you know, in practical terms, we're going to see more of this harassment across the whole domain: cyber, subversion, sabotage, you name it. I absolutely agree that a key component of resilience is to educate and talk to people about this. We've, you know, if you go to Finland, it's a totally different mentality, and we've got to learn from that.
How would we respond?
Yeah, so
I think
there's a symmetrical and asymmetric response, which is all about attaching consequences to what Putin is doing and deterring him. So first of all, the symmetrical response, we just need to improve our resilience. That will require investment, but you look at JLR, for instance, the money we lost with a cyber attack, that was criminals, but it demonstrates the need for us to spend more on our resilience, spend more time thinking about it across the whole spectrum.
So resilience, yeah, and then what?
And then deterrence. So we need to we don't have to push back on Russia in the same dimension it's pushed on us. We're not going to go and blow up Russian railway lines. We're going to use our strengths and choose the ground that we're going to fight on. And really, that's Ukraine. So the big vulnerability for Putin is it's this huge miscalculation. He thought the war would be over in 2 weeks. It's nearly 4 years. He's lost nearly 1 million men.
He's still going, though.
There are a set of things that we can do. There's releasing the frozen assets to pay Ukrainians.
The political will isn't there.
Well, the European Council is coming on the 18th of December, and I am hopeful that we will make a decision. And I really hope you're not right, because this is totemic. If Europe isn't prepared to do this, and this is becoming a European problem now, deliberately, then I think it will be a huge point of solace for Putin. So there is the money. Then there are other things that we can do. We can compound the sanctions. We can get permission from the Ukrainians to shoot down drones that are coming towards Europe. We can act to stop the shadow fleet going through the Strait of Denmark. A whole set of stuff. But Putin isn't going to stop unless he sees this has consequences. We have to manufacture them.